Alright. I was just going to be honest with you guys. This may or may not be one of my last, YouTube videos. I don't know what the future holds. And this could be, I may or may not be homeless on the 22nd. So there's that. And the person who was going to house me, because of my current situation, is now on the verge of losing their place too. Yeah, and that doesn't sound like an attack from the devil that you may or may not believe in. I don't know what it does. I'm for damn sure I'm not going to be blaming God for all of my problems. But that's not why I'm here. It really isn't. No, see, I have a huge issue with people of color who want to go on and on about how racist white people are, but they themselves are doing the exact same shit that they claim white people are doing. Okay? It's bad enough that you're blaming people today for the sins of their father, for the sins of their grandfather, the sins of their, past ancestors. I don't even know my ancestors, and if you go trying to place their sins on my back, it wouldn't make any sense. All right, for you to do that, but yet you do it to white people. You're holding grudges, and what's funny is that you're all holding this grudge because you were told to hold this grudge. You were taught to hold that grudge. How you were raised is how you're acting now. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want to call me crazy or not, I don't care. Okay? And I've called black people out on this for the longest, and apparently I lost my black card. I give you some truth and you tell me that, did you forget where you came from? Did you forget that you're black? Let me get something straight. You're not African. Stop trying to be African. You were born on American soil. You are native to America. Alright? The daishiki and shit is not going to change who the fuck you are. Period. We're sitting here, we're talking about black power. You got BLM and their bullshit. I'm just going to tell you the truth about them. Alright? And why I don't support them. And why you really shouldn't support them either. They not only claim to be trained Marxists. This came out the mouth of the leader. Okay, but they blatantly show disregard to black people. You can't tell me that coming to my business, a black-owned business, and burning it down for the sake of a criminal who's been shot and killed, you can't tell me that is good for black people. You can't tell me that indoctrinating children, okay, into a specific ideology that only 1% of the population actually follows is a good thing, especially since that ideology is very destructive to human nature. Period. I'm not going to get too specific on that. Those who know. They want to make sure that black women stay on welfare. They want to make sure that the black man is out of the household. You can't tell me that that's good for black people. Burnt our cities down, all of that, and in the midst of all that, you're saying fuck Trump. Trump's not the one burning our shit down. Trump's not the one, outside of Wendy's drunk in his car, which is why the police was called on him. I think his name was Richard. Or was that another one? I'm tired of these propagandists. They're not even fucking news anymore. It's just media propagandists. You're out here, you give half the story, and then dumb people of color out of their emotions, want to take things into their own hands, and then on top of it, they go about it the wrong way. You want to deal with police and police brutality, beat it in the court system. It's been done before. Don't go fucking around acting like it doesn't work. It works. Nah, you burn down grandma's business to the point where black folk are outside their shit holding guns and shit to, defend themselves against your ass. You can't tell me that you're thinking through a situation if you claim to be Antifa. You can't tell me that you're thinking through a situation if you claim in BLM. You didn't do any research on them. You just believe what they told you through the filter of the propagandist on the media. This is why I say research it. Research it. Research the shit that gets presented to you. Eventually the truth will come out. It will. I'm just saying it. The truth will come out. It has been. But people will look right at it and just disregard it. And then the ones I told the truth to will just get mad at me when the truth comes out. Or try to brush it off like, nah, you're still wrong, I'm still right. That's their attitude about it. These same people want to go around and claim that white folk are racist, but then they do the same shit. I got more racism from my own people than I did from white folk. I've been called all kinds of coon, cracker, Uncle Tom, not cracker, coon, Uncle Tom, house nigga. I forgot where I came from, all that type of shit, right? Because I don't think like you do. That's something you need to put into perspective. That really is. And then we also need to go back to the whole fucking, these lockdowns are I'm fucking sick of these fucking lockdowns. Everyone, oh, they suck, but at least we're cool, we're safe. No, the fuck you're not safe. You're playing into their hand. That's what you're doing. As soon as Biden got, he's not even a fucking president, but okay, let's pretend like he did get some form of power, right? Which he won't ever. But the first thing that they did was tell you how they were going to control your life and tell you what the fuck they were going to do. If you read his fucking policies, you'll know what the fuck I'm talking about. But you still voted for this nigga. You still voted for this man's. We're going to issue a mandate. You are not allowed to come out your house. We're going to enforce stronger lockdown restrictions. We're going to make the vaccine mandatory. You don't have a fucking choice. But you're cool with that as long as Trump's not in office. When you call this shit conspiracy, but if you really follow the money, you will fucking figure this shit out. Alright? China come out the blue congratulating him. Fucking Bill Gates come out the blue talking about he's ready to work with the people to distribute the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? North Korea come out the blue, the UN pop up. They're trying to hold America accountable for human what the fuck is that shit? The people who are stuffing people in box carts right now are the ones trying to tell America how to deal with their citizens. Okay. And all of them simultaneously are talking about building back better. Better for who? Because the way it's sounding, you're trying to keep me locked up in my fucking house. Got Dr. Fauci, his ass should have been fucking fired. You coming out restrictions may have to happen even after the vaccine. So essentially y'all are lying to us for 6, 7, 8 fucking months. This lockdown is supposed to be 2 weeks. But no. Then it became 3, and he kept postponing it. Then it was, well, kids won't be able to go to school now. And he had early summer vacations. Like, come on, man. The writing is right there. It's right in front of you, bro. You still don't fucking get it? Nah, you still on, racism and shit. This PC culture's gotta fucking stop. ESPN losing money too. That's what you fucking get for trying to be political with all your shit. You should have just played sports. That's what you should have did. Tired of this shit. I'm fucking tired of this shit. I really am. So another issue that needs to be fucking addressed is how people have been dealing with other people who disagree with them when speaking on these subjects. Don Lemon's ass on television talking about he had to cut off people who supported Trump because they were delusional and didn't, understand the fact, and he needs to lead them be for them to realize that they were wrong. And he just said you just couldn't be friends with them, right? And that's the same philosophy that I've been seeing a lot of people do, just on me personally, because you just think I'm so damn delusional, even though you don't look shit up for yourself. You just follow what you see. Okay. First things first, Don Lemon talking about racism, he needs to fucking stop, especially when he's getting his butt plugged by a white dude. He needs to fucking quit. Second, alright, and it's the big one right here. They're delusional. This is coming from a man who actively pushes propaganda through the television to the masses for his own personal gain. And you're telling me that that's the guy that you should be following? Whether you heard his statement or not, this is how people are acting. Whether they heard the statement or not, that's just what they're doing. You don't believe what I believe, I hate you. That's what they're on right now. I see it all over. If you voted for Trump, I'm blocking you off my Facebook. And of course they blocked me. No one talks to me anymore. All that bullshit. And it's like, okay, cool. I haven't even talked to some of these people specifically about what's been going on politically, but because of politics, you just quick to cut people off. The people that helped you, you're quick to cut off. Cool. I'll say this, they better not call me again for some fucking help if it's really gonna be like that. Granted, in the situation I'm in right now, I'm in no position to help anybody, and don't nobody want to fucking help me. And the one person or the couple people that did, they're going through shit themselves. So it's like, all right. And it sucks too. It's conveniently right when I got a new job. I was about to start a new life and everything. But now it's like the way it's looking, because I ain't speaking nothing negative on myself, but someone's trying to snatch that shit away from me. So yeah, there's that. They try to change the definition to a lot of shit. Black people, y'all need to stop being fucking racist to white folk. Start with that bullshit. Your white neighbor is not systematically oppressing you. Stop with the bullshit. Okay? Trump is not racist. As a matter of fact, it is a damn shame that you voted in the guy who passed the crime bill that got a lot of black people incarcerated, and then his vice president, the judge, who purposely kept facts and evidence away just to keep black innocent people incarcerated, Those two people working together are the people you voted for because the media told you to hate Trump. Are you understanding what's going on after hearing that? Do you think I'm just bullshitting you? Look it up. Look up Biden's crime bill. Look up Kamala Harris, her years as a fucking judge. You need to start questioning the motives of your politicians, not just from what the news tell you. You need to really like dig deep and look into what it is that they're fucking doing. You really should. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Y'all so deep in the media, you actually believe Biden's president. That alone is a damn shame. It's a damn shame.